Hey, how's it going? So I'm out here on my deck. It's a windvayne. See it? It's a duck. Changes directions with wind. So I wanted to expand on the vision of the um, uh, school of building and growing. Now I say it all slow like that because I'm actually a slow thinker, so pardon me. And I do really appreciate your patience and my very arduous pace occasionally. But I promise, I feel the positive aspect of it is it allows the words to sink in a little bit before we move on to the next thing. All right, so now, why I'm doing this? Because the School of Building and Growing will have a clay department that will focus on, I can't even focus on anything. This mission a lost cause. Sometimes I ask myself that. And then I'm reminded that probably so, because I can't see everything. But let me just try to make it work, see what happens. And then that's the co-creation with the universe, I guess. Doesn't have to look anything specific. But I do see a place to make bricks, specialized clay tiles for elaborate statues, sculptures, and brick murals and other artisan type projects. Also, R&D will definitely play a huge part in that area. I recall I think somewhere around 2010 that I read an article NASA was taking certain different kinds of clay discs that they made, running electricity through them, floating them on air and spinning them at high velocities to see the hypothesis was that it might have some effect on the gravity. And they did measure that it did. So that was in 2010. I haven't really heard jack shit about that since. My whole thinking is this. Yep. So my whole thinking is this. That there exists a groups funneling technology into our society at a rate that we can absorb it without hurting ourselves too much. Because as you can see, our society is always kind of on a tenuous, it feels like a tenuous balance when I listen to the news. I haven't listened to it for a while. But I found that it's rather difficult as one person to absorb the woes of a world in a way that's proportionally accurate. Now, I'll say it like this too. A lot of those third world countries that lack a lot of the luxuries first world countries have might actually have a more content and happy life than, for instance, Americans. You know, we have time to worry about the silliest things. I have time to worry about the silliest things, and I do constantly. Well, why? Why is that happening? Because of the input into my brain. The input into my brain and the brain candy that I've been eating is too, it's very sweet, delicious, but it's not very healthy. Now, I don't know what's truly mentally healthy.